Baby, I'm back. Yeah, I'm going hard tonight. We on the 10th house. We on the 10th house. Ruled by Capricorn, Cardinal Earth. Shout out to Pops. Rest in heaven. Alright. So the 10th house rules career, father figure, and a public image. Right? Career. What it might be. Does your interest have a chance at becoming your career? What area will you work? And this also goes off your birth chart too. So you could have a lot of things in your, you could have a lot of, okay, air in your 10th house that would make it seem like you're supposed to be talking. And then you might have like a square from like your 5th house that has something to do with athletics. So you might be supposed to be talking about athleticism. And that's just an example. So we're going to get into this, right? Having a lot of fire in your 10th house, straight up acting or athleticism, because fire signs can't sit still when the influence of fire is being stacked on top of them in their birth chart. It's like a hyper child. For the earth signs, having a lot of earth in your 10th house, that's money, finances, right? I'm going to say a little artistic, but it's ultimately about how much money they make from the art. You feel me? I'll give you an example. Basquiat, Capricorn. They're going to be into like home and real estate. You know what I'm saying? It's about that money and a certain stable in the money. They don't care. They'll be sitting there being an accountant. Like they got to touch that money. So for air sign, you have a lot of air in the 10th house, right? I'll give myself an example. Like I'm a 10th house sun, Mercury, and Mars. So, you know, my vitality, which is the sun, is being constantly powered up by my Libra Mercury that wants to do things the Libra way, and is being compounded by my Libra freaking Mars that's just, it's gonna do things my way, and it's gonna motherfucking want to talk. Like everything is just gonna see like too much of Libra. So but having that air, all that air in my 10th house, right? You know, my career might have something to do with talking, teaching, writing. It's just a form of thought, and art too, because it rules the mind. So everything is being filtered in through thought. With the water, having a lot of water in your 10th house, artistic, like, and I don't want to say in just painting, like singing, acting, drama, theater. Like when I say water sign, 10th house, I don't even know if this is correct, but I'm gonna just go with the artist her, because all them goddamn songs are emotional as hell, and she knows how to actually play the instruments. So it's gonna have something to do with being artistic, being a humanitarian. They're also known to be hard laborers too, because it requires less thought, just more emotion. So I know a lot of water signs that are just hard fucking laborers. You feel me? That and they cool with it. They just cool with it because they get to buy their little toys like afterwards. Now it also rules the father figure. What type of person is he? Even if you ain't never met him, or if he's in your life, how your father, or how you father govern yourself, right? Because this is your birth chart. It's all about what you have in your birth chart. How you also provide for yourself and others around you. Your daddy characteristics. Everybody has daddy characteristics, even if Pops wasn't there. So having a lot of fire in your 10th house, you know, you might be the sports type of father. You're going to put your kid in the sports. You're going to be all about sports or them moving around. Just get, even if it's like dancing, like they got to be active. The hobbies, you know what I'm saying? The spacing in your face. You know, fire father figures are going to give you space, but they're going to be in your face like 10 minutes later. You got water pops, right? Water pops is going to be moody, you know, or they're going to be overly affectionate with a touch of moody. So basically, it's going off their emotions. Either pops is just coasting, and then you might have those certain waves of emotion, or pops is just straight like this. So then you got air pops, right? Air pops going to be creative, going to be talkative, and going to be very into your education and trying to see if they can, if you can have a creative hobby, because they want you to use your brain. So then you got earth pops. Earth pop is straight up disciplinarian, stern pops. You do something. When I tell you you do something, I'm beating your ass, and that's the end of it. That's Earth Pops. Shout out to Pops. Now, we're going to go to public image, right? How others see a personal persona. Straight like that, flat out. Now, for a lot of fire, you're going to have a person that's flashy or all that, or straight up, they want to be envied. Just be real. Fire signs like that have the ego stroke, they want to be envied. So, then you have water signs, quick to snap or mad cool. However, their emotions regulate. That's how people are going to see them. Air signs, people are going to see them as intelligent, wise, and abundance, as in health is wealth, having meaningful shit. With the earth signs, people are going to see them as having a lot of possessions, money, or wealthy. Straight up. That's how, you have a lot if it's compounded. Like, I'm talking about two or more, like almost a stellium. A stellium is like three or more personal planets in one sign, or planets in one sign that's just giving you so much energy from that planet. So that is the 10th house, which rules over career, father figure, and personal image.